I know that I said that I wasn't gonna do beauty tutorials anymore, and I still stick by that point, because you know what, yeah, shout out to you beauty YouTubers that can successfully film your step-by-step makeup routine. You see me, I like to do my makeup in a little 20-25 minutes and keep it moving. When I was filming it though, it was taking me like up to an hour, sometimes over an hour to film a look, and I just thought, nah, for me it just takes the whole fun out of being a content creator, and I'm not trying to force things that are not me. But anyway, as some of us are self-isolating and working from home, I thought I'd use this as a perfect opportunity to do a video sharing with you guys makeup that I love, as well as applicators, you know, like the brushes and the sponges that I really adore. Now I'm just gonna say this, just because I love these, I'm not encouraging you to go out and buy the same things. I also want to say that I'm a firm believer that I don't believe that when it comes to makeup or clothes or whatever it is, that you need to spend big money for things to work for you. If for example you can find a £5 foundation and that works well for you and you love it, by all means stick to it. Don't be thinking that you need to spend unnecessary money, because I am very much aware that there are a lot of people that are brand obsessed, and even if a brand is crap, they will big it up just because it costs a lot of money, and people kind of automatically think that if you spend more money then it's better quality, but I don't believe that's always the case. So first things first, I'm gonna talk to you guys about beauty sponges. So these two babies are my fave. Yes, you can see a little foundation on it. Primark. So Primark do these two. They normally come together as a pack for £1.50. You've got this one that's shaped a little funny, and then you got this one. I adore Primark's beauty sponges. I can't tell you, like, I cannot emphasize how amazing they are. I think they're amazing quality. They're really soft, they don't soak up too much product, they wash really well, and they last a long damn time. You cannot go wrong with these beauty sponges. Sometime last year I was shopping on Boohoo and I noticed that they were doing sales on the beauty sponges, so I got these two. Bought them separately, they don't come as a pack together. I think it was 50p at the time, so it was a random sale. Don't know how much it is normally, but I love these two. They don't take up products, although you can see I use the things that I big up, but when I use it, they don't consume a lot of product. I actually normally tend to use these two when I'm doing my concealer routine, because I just feel like, you know, that, see that over there, it can get into spaces that you need them to. With the Primark one, which I forgot to say, I normally use this one to go over my foundation when I've applied my foundation with a brush. And yeah, this as well, sometimes I use it to conceal, just like these ones. In terms of brushes, I've got various brushes here. I'm not gonna lie, a lot of them I got makeup on, I ain't gonna lie. But so this one I tend to use when I'm using my translucent powder. Got my foundation one here. Basically, in short, without me doing the most, the majority of my makeup brushes are from Primark. They just do the job. They're cheap, they're cheerful. I think I did buy like a set, I can't remember of how many, because I've got a variety of brushes right now and it's just long for me to go through with it. I did buy a set, I think it's probably maybe 5 or 6 pieces last year, I think, for roughly about £4.50 Primark set. Personally, I think Primark brushes for me have been the best. You wash them fine, they don't shed, it's good quality, it does what it needs to do, good application. I'm not really quite sure what can be said. I know people are very obsessed in this day and age about spending a lot of money on their makeup brushes and yada yada. I'm not one of those people, because I don't think when it comes to, for example, brushes, it's not how much you spend on them, but it's how you use your brushes. It's the application that is magical. And that being said, I recently bought a set from Morphe and it's absolutely horrendous. I got it during a sale. I can't remember how many pieces there are in it. I really can't remember how many pieces there are, but I spent £20 and I paid £5 extra because I really needed it before I was flying out. And they're awful. They shed. Like, as soon as I used it, it just started shedding. So awful. Primark would never. This is a bit of a random one, but I really love it. It's like my fave. It's a number 7 brush. I don't know what number it is, but it's like a contour one. So yeah, I normally use this side. Look at how fluffy it is, guys. Like, it's so fluffy. I love it so much. So I normally use this side to just put my blusher on, and then I use here to just kind of contour, like shade, bronze the rest, add some kind of depth into my face. I love this so much, like, because it's so soft. I love the fact that it's angled, top-notch quality. I can't for the life of me remember how much I bought it for, but it was when there was an offer going on in Boots a very long time ago. In terms of highlighting brush, although yes, I did just slay the Morphe set that I recently bought, my favorite highlighting brush is Morphe's M510. This wasn't a part of the useless set that I bought. I bought this one separately last year. I think it was for £5.50 at the Morphe store. So it looks like this. It's very, like, okay, you can kind of see, yeah, very fluffy. It really stepped up my highlighting game, because obviously I was a newbie to this thing. It hasn't even been a year since I've been rocking full face. I think it was like last year May that I started giving makeup and stuff a try, and somebody suggested this brush to me, and listen, game freaking changer. So yeah, this is my absolute fave. If you're somebody that's really into highlighting and maybe for whatever reason you can't get it quite right, this brush somehow really helps. So now we're gonna go into primer, my favorite primer of all damn time, because I have combination skin as hell. I get really oily in my T-zone area, but Becca Evermatte Poreless Priming Perfector. This is the travel size one. I got it for £14 via ASOS. Normally I get the bigger size one, which is I think £28. And the big one lasts a very long time. This travel size one obviously doesn't last as long, but it's a matte primer, and I just think it's one of the best primers that I've used since I've been doing this makeup thing. For me, it helps to keep oils at bay for a while. I'm not gonna lie, I have to at least pat with my translucent powder at least once a day, but with other primers that I've used, I've had to dab multiple times. So definitely this primer is worth the coins. It's worth the £14. My second favorite primer, this is a little bit cheeky because this is actually like a free sample that I got a while ago when I did like a very big MAC shop, but MAC Prep and Prime's Natural Radiance one. This is not a matte one, and it kind of contradicts what I've said in regards to me being combination skin, but when I'm trying to go for a more glowy kind of look, then I will use this one, but it's not something that I regularly use. So for maybe people out there that just want a glowier look, maybe you're not too keen on a matte look, MAC Prep and Prime's Natural Radiance, definitely I would recommend that. I can't remember how much the bigger size one is. I'm thinking £30, around that region. I could be wrong. When it comes to translucent powder, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I've tried a variety of translucent powders, but this one that I'm gonna tell you guys about, yeah, nothing has worked as magical as this one does. So I like to use Laura Mercier's translucent powder. It costs £28, I believe, 20 or £30. I'm gonna double check and I'm gonna put it on the screen somewhere, but between 28 and £30 for 29 grams. This, I've had this since last year August, and it still hasn't finished. Obviously it is getting there, but I already have another one lined up. But literally, yeah, when you open it, it looks like this. Okay, it's got the little holes and stuff, so you just give it a shake, put it at the front, and then I use like a fluffy brush and I just apply. It's very fine, it lasts a long time. Literally, I feel like when I'm oily and I then use this powder, it just gives me that flawless look. Like, it mattifies it so beautifully without drying. Obviously if you use too much, listen, I don't believe that translucent powder is translucent for black skin. So yeah. So when you use too much, obviously you're gonna look casket ready. Use everything in moderation. For me, when it comes to makeup, you lot can see I like my makeup to look like my skin. Foundation. I use Estee Lauder's Deep Spice. Summer color, winter color, I could care less. I've been using this summer, winter, it is what it is. I absolutely love it. So it's Estee Lauder's Double Wear Stay in Place foundation. It's got an SPF of 10 as well. It's matte, it lasts all day. I've previously gone to the gym with it, and when I say gone to the gym with it, as in I've gone to work, and from work I've gone straight to the gym, and I've been sweating and whatever, and it didn't break apart. It was fine. I've previously, like, it's transfer proof as well. It's great during the summertime. Consistency wise, I just love it. I'm not gonna lie. I get it without the pump because I've read reviews that the pump is really crap, and a pump normally costs £5. Speaking of SPF, like, before I apply my makeup and I'm moisturizing, so this is not so much makeup, but I do like to use La Roche-Posay's 30 SPF. Basically, it's the fluid invisible protection, which is basically like this. I have spoken about this before. It's important to use SPF in general because whether there's a lot of sunshine in your area or if there's not, it helps to protect your skin. I was also suffering at some point, well, I still kind of am, with a lot of scars, like acne scars, spot scars from before, and I do feel like using the SPF has helped. Guys, can you tell that, like, these are my absolute favorites? These are my absolute frigging favorites. So, Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. Super coverage, mate. Super. So, right here I've got Chestnut. I've got Mocha. And I recently bought Maple when I was on holiday in France. I adore these concealers so friggin' much. They're expensive. They're £25 each, and I remember the first time when I bought it, well, actually the first time I bought it, I kind of went ham and I bought two, and I thought to myself, £25 for a concealer. At that time I was using Maybelline's Fit Me, and you know what, Maybelline's Fit Me is definitely my second favorite. It's obviously more affordable. I think it's about £6 or £7 for the Maybelline Fit Me. I was using that for a very long time. Too Faced's concealer, I think I started using it in November, and since then I haven't turned back. £25, they are expensive, but the quality, the consistency, they glide on so smoothly. You don't get any kind of crinkles, you don't get no ashiness. They're just, oh, they last me all day. Like, I could have a long ass day, get home, and still look flawless. When it comes to eyeshadow, I don't know if these are my favorites per se, but I'm gonna just show you guys what I've been using recently or a long time. So I'm gonna start off with this one, which I've had for a while. It's a Morphe eyeshadow palette. Boss Mood is what it's called. Morphe are known for their fantastic good quality eyeshadows. That's a fact. Their eyeshadow absolutely bang. It's a shame about their brushes, but their eyeshadows are absolutely top notch. So basically this is it. It looks like that. All these beautiful colors, and they obviously pop on the melanin. Patricia Bright's palettes with Revolution. I've got two of them because at the time I think there was an offer at Superdrug. So I've got her Rich in Life palette. One thing that I love about this palette is the fact that it's got a mirror that comes in so handy, but the colors as well. The Rich in Life one I tend to use as kind of like my everyday kind of look, because obviously it's got the beautiful golds and the browns and the kind of pinkies. And this one, the Rich in Color, again, just like the Rich in Life one, I love the fact that it's got a mirror. These bold colors really have helped me to come out of my shell, because I used to be such a base seeker back in the day. I used to just kind of stick to my golds and my browns and then just keep it moving. Again, this is £20. What I love about Patricia Bright's palette is The quality is just amazing. Pigments to die for. Colors blessing the melanin. £20 each, you can't go wrong. And we all know eyeshadows last forever, so because I got these 3 palettes, the Morphe and these 2, I don't feel like I need to run out and be buying another eyeshadow palette anytime soon, which is partially why I can't be asked to be a beauty YouTuber, because I feel like when you're a beauty YouTuber, even when you don't need things, you need to go and buy them, and I'm not that type of person, so it doesn't work. And then there's this one, which is funny. So it's a Revolution palette. I don't know the title of it, it just says Revolution, I'm so sorry, but basically I did a big shop at Superdrug. I think it was around November as well, and this palette came for free. It came for free, and I was thinking, oh, it's come for free, so it's probably gonna be really shit, but it's actually not. I'm not gonna lie, the only colors that I have like been using the most, as you guys can probably tell, are these 2 kind of metallic kind of pinks. Well, this one's more matte, and then that one's got a bit of a shine. But again, right, camera's capturing it so well. Just look, I don't even need to touch it, but you guys can look at that. It looks absolutely beautiful, and it comes with a little mirror. I think like this is probably one of the best freebies. Superdrug do some good freebies, you know, don't get it twisted, especially when they're doing those offers where it's like, oh, buy a couple items and get a free whatever it is. Superdrug. In terms of highlighters, I'm not gonna lie, the highlighters I'm gonna share with you are my favorites, but you guys may have noticed lately I've been kind of steered away from highlighters. I'm really appreciating matte looks for whatever reason. I just feel like matte looks, they just work well for me. It's like minimal effort, I can't explain it, but yeah. So first one I'm gonna share with you guys is MAC's Gold Deposit. So it's a mineralized skin finish, it says on here. MAC Gold Deposit is worth the friggin' coins. Worth the coins, baby. It's honestly, I can honestly say that it's the best gold highlighter that I've used. So it looks like this. I'm gonna do a little swatch for y'all. Right, so this is how it looks like on my finger. Okay, my camera doesn't want to cooperate, but on my skin it be looking like that. So I just think that honestly Gold Deposit is just friggin' beautiful, like, and when you just, a little bit goes a long way. That's what I like about it. All you need is just a teensy little bit and you just be glowing. My other favorite highlighter is Fenty Beauty's Killawatt. So that comes with a Ginger Binge and Moscow Mule. It looks like this. It's basically, I don't know how to describe the colors, but hopefully you can see it. That's how it looks like. So this side, Moscow Mule, I'm gonna use that finger, looks like that. I don't know if I'm doing a good job capturing it, but it's like a cute pink shimmery kind of. And then Ginger Binge looks like that. Right, so you got Ginger Binge, Moscow Mule, Gold Deposit. That is how they look like whenever my camera decides it wants to behave. Just like MAC's Gold Deposit, a little bit goes a long way. I love the fact that you can do so many things with this. In general, with highlighters, both highlighters, sometimes I use them as an eyeshadow, sometimes I use it as a highlighter, sometimes I use it just to give my makeup, like, or my skin, like a little bit of a glow, so that it looks like I got a summery kind of happy glow to me. And they're both very natural. It all depends on your application. If you obviously use too much, it's gonna look a certain way. If you use just a little dab, it's just gonna be okay, just a pinch of shimmer. We'll go to bronzer. Fenty Beauty's Mocha Mami bronzer. Again, I've been using this since sometime last year. It literally looks like this. I just use it, well, it depends. Sometimes I use it as an eyeshadow. I'm just gonna swatch it so you see how it, hopefully it shows up on my skin. So it looks like that. To be honest, my camera is not doing it enough justice, but it's like a very beautiful deep kind of reddy browny kind of color. So I do tend to kind of use it just to like brush around the sides of my face and just my chin area to just give my face a little bit more depth. Like I said, sometimes I use it as an eyeshadow. Sometimes if I feel like I've lost a color in the middle of my face, I will just swatch a little bit onto the bottom of my nose. Lately, my thing has actually been blushes. And before, I used to feel like, oh, you know, are blushes for black skin? Really? Is blush like a black woman thing? But anyway, I wanted to change up my makeup a little bit. I was kind of getting tired of using highlighters and stuff. Don't get me wrong, you can use highlighters on top of your blushes. That's the beauty with makeup. You can literally do as you please, create your own rules. But I wanted to ditch highlighters for a bit but add some color to my cheeks, and it was suggested for me to get Nip and Fab. So this is it. I got this from Superdrug. Again, I can't remember how much it was, but it was definitely under £10. I will put the price on the screen once I find out. So it got 4 colors here: Tickled Pink, which is this, Plum Tart, which is that, Perfect Charcoal, and Crimson Girl. I don't know why I didn't take off the lid when I said all the colors, but yeah, here we are: Tickled Pink, Plum Tart, Perfect Charcoal, Crimson Girl. When I first got this, I thought to myself, Winnie, how on earth are especially these 2 colors gonna complement your skin tone? But they really do. I've currently got this one on. I don't know if the camera will capture it, but it literally just gives you like a little glow, like a little healthy glow. I love it so much. And then sometimes when I'm not using Mocha Mami from Fenty, I will use this instead to just add depth to my face, basically. When it comes to mascara, I have tried so many. However, my absolute fave is Benefit's Bad Gal Bang. So it looks like this. I always tend to opt for the small one because this cost me £11 from Boots. This is how it looks like. I've obviously also got the mini size one, so it looks like that. You can get a bigger size one for I think about £17 or so. But you see this, yeah? What it does to my eyelashes, it's amazing. You guys know, or maybe this is the first time of you watching this video, I don't wear falsies. There's no particular reason why. It's just I don't know how to put it on and I can't be asked to learn. But with this, it really lengthens my eyelashes without making them clumpy, without making them like crunchy or black like dots coming all over my face. In terms of my eyebrows, I tend to use kind of any micro eyebrow pencil, but lately I have been using this one, which is NYX's, what is it, NYX's Professional Micro Brow Pencil. It costs £9, which is probably the most that I have spent on an eyebrow pencil. So you literally roll it up and then it looks like this. I use the color Espresso. So you've got the pencil side there, and then you've got the spoolie right here to give your eyebrows a brush before you apply the pencil. When it comes to lip liner, my absolute favorite is MAC's Chestnut. Obviously it looks like this. It's a brown lip liner from MAC. I think it costs, can't remember how much it costs, £12, £14, one of them. Amazing, especially when you're trying to create a nude lip combo, or maybe you're using like a clear lip gloss and you just want to line it outside. The best ever. I also love Kiko's lip liners. I have so many of them. I've just got this one, which is also, whoa, it's not brown, is it? No, this one's like a red one for like when I'm wearing red lipsticks and I want to have it. Amazing, lasts all day, very creamy. And yeah, this one's, I just got various other Kiko ones. I'm not going to get to every single one of them. In regards to the Kiko lip liners, I couldn't tell you how much they are because I buy them when they are on sale. Online especially. I'm a bit of a lazy ass, but when Kiko do its sales on their lip liners, you can get it for £1, £2, £3. That's me. And then when it comes to eyeliners as well, which I'm currently looking for, again, I've just been predominantly using Kiko. So I've got it in various colors, but I've got a white one right here. very, very, very long lasting, and it's very creamy. Like literally you don't even need to do it hard, it's just a little touch and it comes out. And then the end of it, you've got like a soft kind of, it reminds me of like a pencil when you got the little eraser on the end, but just to like, if you want to smudge it out, create like a smudge look. And I've just got it in various colors. I've got it in blue, black, like I'm using right now. Again, it's the same thing, black, very like a little goes a long way. It's very pigmented as well, is what I love about it. Even the blue one, I thought, you know what, maybe during the summer or something when I want to create like an exciting look. I'm doing a crap job of this, but yeah, the blue one, you get the point. Now we've saved the best till last. You lot know lipsticks are my thing. Basically I had so many lipsticks at some point last year and I had to get rid of all of them because I'd had them for a long time. What people forget is makeup tends to have an expiry date. If you've got lipsticks that you've had for like 6 years and that, chances are the quality is really crap. So I had to get rid of a lot of them. And then I think, was it this year or like from late last year onwards, I thought to myself, I'm gonna try and slowly build up my collection. So this is what we currently have. Obviously some of these are like lip liners here. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, we're gonna get straight to it. My two favorites are NYX or NYX. Do people say NYX or NYX? I say NYX now. I used to say NYX. NYX liquid matte lipsticks. This is the color that I currently have on. It's called Transylvania. NYX liquid matte lipsticks are my absolute favorite. You can drink, they're transfer proof, they last the majority of the day. I'm a bit OCD-ish, so I do feel the need to top up during the day, but I could actually get away with wearing this for 8 hours straight and not have to touch up. So I've got it in a variety of colors. I don't need to show you guys all the colors, but one that's a very good nude for my skin tone anyway is called Abu Dhabi, and it looks like this. I might just pop it on my skin so you guys can see. That's how it looks like. It's a very nice, it comes up on my lips nude because I also like to line it with MAC Chestnut, so it just really works well. You see all of these lippies that come with the color here and then the white thing on top, that's all Kiko. I currently have 2, 4, 6, 7 here. I've got a couple in my drawer as well. This color is 122. So literally with this, it's a liquid matte lipstick as well. You have the color right here. Look at that, it's so pigmented. Like how much is it? I normally get it on sale, so I'm not quite sure how much it normally is, but when it is on sale, I normally get it for I think about £3. But yeah, look at how pigmented it is. And then normally when I apply it on, I then put this on top. So this basically works as like a sealer. What they call it, what does it say on here? A top coat. So yeah, it's my favorite. I'm not going to show you every single color that I have because I feel like that's just way too tedious. What I love about Kiko's lipstick, like I said, pigmented, lasts all day. Unlike the NYX one where sometimes I feel the need to reapply, the Kiko one I can put it on all day. Sometimes I'll put it on in the morning, so it could be like 7 AM in the morning, won't even take it with me to work, and I'll get home and the color is still flawless. I've drunk, it doesn't transfer, anything like that. I haven't tested if it's kiss proof yet because I ain't got nobody to kiss, but Kiko is top-notch quality. I just love their brand in general. I believe, oh, setting spray, I was almost gonna forget that. Setting spray, I'm obsessed with this setting spray so much. Like, I've got an open one here, but can you believe I've got another 3 in stock as well? It's crazy. Like, I love this so much. I was having a conversation about this on Twitter the other day, but Revolution's Sport Fix Extra Hold Makeup Fixing Spray, it's called. It looks like this. £5 at Superdrug. It's cheap, it's cheerful, it helps to hold my makeup. Granted, I do need to touch at least once a day anyway, but it takes a while for me to get to there. I hope you enjoyed this video as well, and yeah, until my next video, before I say take care and be good, if you do have any video suggestions that don't involve me doing tutorials or makeup tutorials, please do let me know. Thank you for watching my video, and until next time, take care, be good. See ya.